Right guys, I've had a bit of trouble with the steering on the X-Maxx. It's gone a bit soft. It's alright when it's running, but when it's down on the ground a bit, it's just a little bit, well, it's lost its oomph. We know that the servos in these are all plastic geared. So I've ordered and received this, a JX Servo. It's 46 kilogram, and it's a coreless motor. When I did a bit of research, coreless and your brushless motors, there is a bit of difference. With the coreless ones, they reckon you get a little bit more power out of them, and at 7.4 volts this does 48.3 kilograms. So it's got a quick response. I think it's 0.12 of a second, so it's pretty damn quick. Don't know what the HV stands for, but we're gonna whack this in. I do believe that the servo horn here doesn't fit these standard servos, so I did obviously buy the cage for it to go in, and I also bought this Traxxas 25 tooth servo horn, but I don't think it's going to work. So I have seen on eBay that they do the aluminium ones that look exactly like that. I might have to purchase one of those at a later date. I'm going to see, because I have seen people where they've chopped out a bit of the plastic in the back here, and I'm not willing to do that to a very expensive RC car. So over the course of time I will get all this prepped and ready, start installing it, and we'll come back to it when we're ready. See how lazy that is? And it's fully charged batteries. It just completely dies there. Servo's hardly moving at all. It's okay when you're driving it, but to the right there it seems to take a massive circle to turn around. Before, when it's brand new, it turned around on its own sort of radius, if you like, but it's pretty useless now. As you can see, it's not turning at all very well, so that's why we're going to do the servo upgrade and the spring. Right guys, that's the servo in. You get a little adapter to put a standard size servo in it. If you have a look at the Traxxas one, although it looks massive, and with that massive heatsink round it, it weighs less than that. That is really quite heavy. It's beefy, all metal gears. What I've done with the excessive cable is tucked it in there. Hopefully it doesn't interfere with anything, because you don't want it all in the electronics box. Right, we'll get to the next stage and we'll come back. Right guys, it's all back together, new servo's in. We used that servo horn, it's one that I had kicking about. You can buy the extended one that sits inside there like the original one, but actually it's a lot straighter, whereas the other one was bent round at a slight angle. It's just catching the casing now. I'm not overly worried. It's nice and tight. Put a shorter screw in so it didn't, run through. Put some Loctite oil on it. The steering, it's about the same speed. I would say it's not massively made it any quicker, but actually makes it turn. Bit of jiggery pokery with the controls on the app, and reset them into the car, give it a bit more turning either way, and I reckon we're good to go. Near that servo's lovely and smooth. The other one was a bit sort of graunchy. I think the plastic gears have given up the ghost in it. You can get the metal gears to go in them, but we'll see how this one goes. But yeah, super smooth, easy job, I say, but there's quite a lot of screws to undo. and then the drive shaft, the thing fell out the back and it was inside the case, so I had to try and hook that out. Yeah, it's all done now though, and it seems to be working okay. I've just blasted it round on the grass outside, seems to be turning okay. Next upgrade, obviously, this servo spring, what I did is I put a longer bolt through it, put a nylock on the back of it, and I tightened the merry hell out of it until it locked down tight. If it does get any massive impact, it should compress the spring and release the servo. Alright, that's just one little tip that Kevin Talbot put through. I think it's a fantastic idea because that screws in a bit of plastic, and I think it's a bit vulnerable. So putting a longer M16, an M316 in there instead of the other one, and put a nylock on it, you can lock it down tight and it'll stay tight, it won't keep coming loose. And that's half the problem with these, is the screwing into plastic with something that moves. It's quite heavy, it's going to keep on doing all the time. So hopefully we get some more action out of it. The next upgrade is I got some Proline rear hubs with the bigger bearings in. I haven't actually broken any of these yet, I'm jumping it stupidly, but at some point we'll upgrade the wheel hubs on the rear. Thanks guys for watching, take care, we'll see you soon.